title of one of the history books on Central City is Mining Gold to Mining Wallets.
In Central City, there's always something interesting looming on the horizon.
In a lot of ways, it's very different from the way it was even 30 years ago.
Sure, nowadays the town is coated with casinos, but way back when, it was rich in history.
Ulysses S. Grant visited here 3 times.
A lot of its milestones are recorded here.
It's the Gilpin History Museum.
But none, and I mean none,
We have a lot of cool stuff in this museum, but this thing is by far the coolest.
are as interesting as this one.
The submarine very much catches people off guard. People cannot understand why there is a submarine 8,500 feet up in the mountains, 1,500 miles from the nearest ocean.
The Central City submarine, as it's known, was created by a man named Rufus T. Owen. Little is known about Owen, other than the fact he was an engineer and a fairly odd fellow.
When Rufus Owen built it, he was very serious about it. It was not a joke to him.
As silly as some think it looks, Owen's design was actually not that far off. He and a few of his friends brought the sub up to Missouri Lake in 1898. They filled it up with 3 tons of rock to use as ballast.
But if even one of those rocks was put in the wrong position, it would have thrown off the balance and sunk it immediately. And that's actually what happened.
Like many people in Central City, Owens gambled. Unfortunately, his bet didn't pay off.
So it had been underwater for almost 46 years at that point, which led a lot of people to joke it was the longest crash dive in history.
The first working submarine is believed to have been created in the 1600s, but no one else can lay claim to the first mountain sub,
Who would have ever thought to build a submarine in the mountains?
which was built right here in Colorado.
I just think it's really cool.
In Central City, this is Kevin Torres, 9 News.